Hey, how's it going, everyone? So in today's video, I've got something different. I decided to pick up the Bandai R2 and BB-8 model kit. So my wife does a lot of crafts, so we pop into Hobby Lobby often, and this thing's always on the shelf. I always pick it up and look at it, but it's normally around 38 bucks. Well, just the other day, this was on sale for a little over $22. So I figured, okay, it's time to try this because I've been wanting a properly scaled R2 for a long time, and I've heard nothing but good things about this kit. So let me take it in the other room. Let's pop it open and let's see what's inside. Actually, before I open this, let's take a look at the box real quick. So there's the top. It's a great picture. On this side, you've got more pictures of each droid. You have a short bio for each. Yeah, you can pause that if you want to try to read that. Very small writing. There's some more pictures. And right down here in this mouse print, it says the completed product in the image has been painted. Okay, I totally get that. I mean, I think they kind of want you to do a wash or something to bring out all this detail, you know, which is, it's cool. I think that would look really nice. But then it shows you some posing and arm options for BB-8. And then, of course, on R2, you can have the third leg in or out. And then, of course, some antenna and arm options for R2. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's what that side looks like. This side of the box looks like that. For ages 15 and up, I think I qualify. And on this side of the box, you've just got more pictures. Yeah, lots of lots of writing there. Of course, there's nothing on the bottom. So I'm excited for this. I am super excited to build this. So now let me take this to a little bit bigger table where I have more room. And let's get this thing open. All right, so this desk is much better. Got plenty of room and beer. Let's get into this. There, goes that way. Okay, make these go bye-bye. And, really? There. Okay, just as I expected. Okay, sprues for days. Okay, got some decals there. Yeah, love that. Those and those. So this is obviously BB-8. Those are obviously some parts of R2, the blue, okay, and some more decals. That's what that looks like. And then you have a base that you can build for each. And here are the instructions. I can put that down there. There's the instructions. Okay, it's laid out very nice. This is the first model kit I've built in a very, very long time. I mean, growing up, I built model cars. Okay, this does not look too difficult. Not too bad. That's what the flip side looks like. Okay, I'm excited. I am super excited. So I think I'm just gonna do a time lapse of the build. I don't think I'm gonna do a build and like talk through it because I don't know how long it's gonna take me. And honestly, I don't want all that footage to go through and edit. So I'm just going to do a time lapse of the build, and then I'll talk about the finished product after. And just maybe I'll store some things up here as far as if anything was difficult or, you know, fiddly or whatever. I'll talk about that. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's get started. right, I'm almost done. I got the stickers on BB-8. Now I'm putting the stickers on R2. This is taking longer than the build. These stickers are something else. They are so tiny. I'm using these little fine pickups to apply the, and it just flew. Great. Here it is, it's on me. Yeah, this is something else. They're so little. I don't know if you can see that up against R2. That's the sticker. I chose to go with stickers as opposed to water decals because I can remember back when I was young, when I was doing, model cars, I was never any good at water decals. So I chose the stickers, and they're just so small. But yeah, almost done. Almost done. All right, here we go. I'm done. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. Let's start with BB-8. So this took me about probably 45 minutes to put together. This was pretty straightforward. You do have to pay attention to the instructions. Yeah, I cannot stress that enough. And as far as stands, I chose this one so the bottom half can, move and rotate. Now, as far as putting him together, there are a couple of areas that you will see throughout the instructions, like right here where it says undergate. And there it is again, undergate. If you see that, that means you have to trim off any excess plastic, or the two pieces will absolutely not go together. So anytime you see undergate, you got to make sure that the surface is completely smooth. Yeah, and you'll have no problem. So as far as options for BB-8, you have this piece right here. So there is one of these panels that you can pop off and put this one on if you want the head fixed to the body, and then just have him on this little round base. I kind of like this. This is pretty cool. And there are some other options. There's some little panels that you can pop out, and you can put little accessories, little arms, his little lighter, this thing right here. Okay, so you have a few little options, and then you have some extra doors here. You pop off one door and add this door with a hinge, so it looks like it's, popped open. So this is pretty cool, and these things are sticking to me for some odd reason. Yeah, BB-8 was a lot of fun. Now R2, this probably took me an hour and a half total. And the stickers took even longer. The stickers on R2 were unreal. Like, let me get something to point with. There are stickers all in here. These are stickers right here. So right here, it says in the instructions to apply stickers first, because there's a sticker under this little grate. These are stickers. These. There's a sticker that goes around this little thing there. On the back, that's a sticker. I chose yellow, just to add a little more color. That's a sticker. Sticker. Back here, same thing on this little fan. Stickers. Yeah, the stickers were unreal. But I'm pretty pleased with this. Now, the third leg, if you push this in, okay, you can have him just standing. But if you want to get the third leg back out, you have to pop the head off and push down on the third leg. Okay, it's a little tricky, and this thing is super tight. And again, throughout R2's instructions, there were numerous places where it said undergate, especially here and in the body, that you had to trim off every single piece of excess plastic, or the two pieces absolutely would not go together. And this is not an action figure, just like BB-8. It's not an action figure. You can't really play with it. This is something that you build and you display. And I chose to have the third leg out because this is how we saw him first, rolling through the Tangent 4. I chose to have the third leg out, and I kind of like the look of this. And this is properly scaled. This looks amazing on the shelf. And as far as options for R2, these doors can pop off, and there's some replacement doors with hinges. Okay, so you can swap those out, but you have just a plethora of tools for R2. You have this little saw, which is kind of cool. You have this thing, which is really neat. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks cool. You have his little grabby arm, okay, which I like that. You have an antenna. you know, kind of scanning. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And same thing up here. These things will pop out, and you just pop the antenna in. What else do we got? We got this little thing. This looks like a shock prod of some sort. And, of course, you have the scomp link, this little bit. So you have quite an arrangement of extras for R2. And, again, these little doors will pop off, and then you replace it with a different door with a hinge. Or it's not an actual hinge. It looks like it's on a hinge. And you can have some display options there. I'm pretty pleased with this. This was a lot of fun. It didn't take too long each. You know, I'd say 2.5 hours total build. And again, the stickers took almost as long as the build. The stickers, especially on R2, were not easy. They were just so tiny. But I'm very pleased. Oh, and something else on R2. You have to be careful with these down here, these little hoses. Be super careful with those. Yeah. Overall, I think they both look great. I'm going to go stick them on the shelf, and let's see what they look like there. All right, so let's start with R2. And he looks so good. He's properly scaled. He comes up to 3PO's waist. He looks phenomenal there. And I think next to that Rebel Trooper, he looks really good. Yeah, great looking droid. I am so happy to finally have a clean R2 that's properly scaled on the shelf. Yeah, could not be more happy with this one. And now I'm just laying on the floor. So the model kit BB-8's on the left, and then the Black Series BB-8 is there. So you can see that they're about the same size. Okay, they did pretty well with BB-8 as far as scale. Now, you know, the Black Series, there's some weathering, you know, kind of brings out more detail. I think Bandai kind of wants you to do some kind of wash on these, you know, to bring out more detail. But it doesn't look bad. Yeah, these were fun to build. They were a lot of fun to build, not too difficult. And, you know, this being my first Bandai Star Wars kit, I had a lot of fun with it. And here's the stand. I put the stand together. There's 2 of them, and there's some little places underneath there where you can put a little piece to join them together if you want. I don't think I'll use these, but it's cute that they included stands. But, yeah, these are cool. These are very, very cool. I didn't want to drag this out too long. I mean, it's BB-8 and R2. We've seen them before. But I am pretty pleased with these. And again, I think a wash would look really good, especially on the back of R2 to bring out some of this detail. You know, down here on the feet. Well, treads, whatever you want to call them. I think a wash, just a light wash, would look really nice. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, but I want to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of this Bandai model kit of BB-8 and R2-D2. Now, of course, my channel is more Black Series related, but if you like this sort of thing, or if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all next time.